If you were looking for a movie to go see this holiday season, I cannot recommend a movie any higher than Nosferatu. The recent Robert Eggers picture is fantastic. Yes, there are some weird parts. Yes, it is overly depraved at times with the showing of nips, and yes, the blood is kind of it veers off the side of subtlety, which it really could have done or more of. I mean, if they had lessened the blood just a little bit, it would have been a little bit better. But the movie's still great in just about every way. The acting is fantastic. The cinematography is fantastic. And just overall, this movie is a must see. Let me know what you think down below, and let's get to it. Count Orlok. Yes, I know. Basically, in every other movie, he's been Count Dracula. If you know anything about the original Nosferatu movie, it was supposed to be destroyed. It was sued into the ground by the Bram Stoker estate, and every single piece of Nosferatu was supposed to be destroyed. Thankfully, whoever that person is that preserved it, I thank you, because we would have lost out on film history, because bringing Nosferatu back to life is fantastic. If I were to describe Count Orlok in 3 words: menacing, depraved, and domineering. He is just controls the scene whenever he's out there. I don't want to give away who it is, because if you know who it is, actually, even if I told you who the actor is, the whole time you watch the movie, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you really looked hard. The performance of Count Orlok is fantastic. Nicholas Hoult is great, as well as Thomas, and then Lucy Depp is great as well. Could be a future star. We'll see if she continues to get better at her acting. It's sometimes a little over the top. And the best part of the movie, even though he's only in like about half of it, Willem Dafoe is the professor. It's fantastic. This movie, like I said, is really gory. But the walk up as Nicholas Hoult goes to Orlok's castle, the whole time the villagers are there just saying, "Don't go, don't go, don't go. There's evil, there's evil, there's evil." They're staking vampires in the heart outside their village, and he's been brought up in a world of science, a higher learning. He knows nothing of the waves of the old world, where superstition and genuine belief in the higher power, God Himself, were festooned in the area. Now, as he goes and walks towards Orlok's castle, he's greeted by a chariot, and once he gets to Orlok's castle, the whole booming voice is just menacing. The whole time he's told to address him as my lord, something that bestowed his legacy, and it's just fantastic. The whole sex scenes stuff is a little depraved, but I do like the whole Gothic horror feel. They're back in a Victorian morality where such acts were seen as demonic. I mean, you're not supposed to just be having these kind of sex. You're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to, keep it in tow, and make children, but also, do it gracefully, I suppose. But there are a little too many nip slips that probably just didn't need to be there. There's some bloody scenes that, while great, could have done with, like I said, a little more subtlety, a little less blood, would go a long way. But the music is fantastic, and just you feel oppressed, especially whenever, like I said, whenever Orlok is on the screen. It's genuinely kind of creepy at times. Ralph Innes is good as well as the doctor as well. Yeah, some of the character names are kind of hard because they're kind of German, and when you're watching the movie, listening to the names is kind of hard to tell. But like I said, Lily Rose Depp is great. Nicholas Hoult, great, and you feel for him. I mean, he's told by his family, by his lovely wife, don't go, stay with me. And then he's encumbered by the shadow of Count Orlok. Now, the look of Count Orlok is just great. It's demonic, it's evil, it's old, decrepit. This thing has been alive for ages, and you can tell. And he's just has long fingernails. Oh, I love this movie so much. It is fantastic in just about every way. Now I wish, like I said, some of the depravity would have been less just a bit. I don't think that all of it really needed to be there. But what is there is a good reminder of, the nature of the vampire. The vampire is a demonic, evil presence or based around sexuality, desire, and voracious appetite. And that is what this movie captures best. The old gothic horror, evil, demonic. This movie is great. I love it so much. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would love to talk about it more. Let me know what you thought of the movie because I could talk about this movie all day. It's fantastic. It's excellent. And yes, there's some parts like, or the Renfield of the story literally bites off the head off a dove, and it's just blood just spurting everywhere. I don't want to give away too much because you just need to go and see it for yourself. But the storytelling is genuine slow burn horror. I went with my brother who it was not or just thought it was kind of average, but I love Robert Eggers' storytelling. Slow burn horror is his specialty, and it works to a fine line here. It's just great. The acting, I can't really say anything else, but the acting is just perfect in every way. I couldn't imagine anybody else. And Aaron Taylor Johnson is also great as Frederick. One of the scenes in this movie, before I go, seeing dead children coffins is will always be unsettling. It's very sad, very tragic, and just creepy. But let me know what you think down below. Let's talk about it in the comments. And maybe, just maybe, I will do a full spoiler review. Maybe I will put out a poll saying, should I spoil the movie entirely? If you're so inclined, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let's talk about this movie because it is truly great. Let me know what you think down below. Have a great day, and as always, God bless.